When people are afraid, they look for a cave to hide in. When Lot came out of Sodom and Gomorrah, the Bible said that he began to waver in his faith. He became depressed, afraid, and he found a cave at Zoar, and he went in it. Fear will drive you in a cave. Fear will paralyze us from our purpose. The same is true for us today. Of course, not a physical cave, but there are emotional caves and caves of depression and caves of isolation. That when we get hurt, when something happens, we retreat, live there isolated among ourselves. If you retreat and hide in a cave long enough, it'll become a prison. And if you stay there long enough, it won't just become a prison, but it'll become a grave. If you don't let go of what happened, the cave will become a grave. God is calling us in this hour to not live in caves of fear, but to come out of that cave before that cave becomes a prison and that prison becomes a grave. Caves get emptied of their occupants when Jesus shows up. In John chapter 11, Lazarus was bound hand and foot, dead 3 days, and put in a cave, and they had put the stone in front of the cave. But Jesus walked up to the cave and said, "Lazarus, come forth." And I believe God has sent me today. It's time for you to come out of the cave of past hurts. It's time for you to come out of the cave of fear and intimidation to do what God has called you to do. And He's saying, come out of the cave. It's over. I decree a new thing in your life, and you can be healed from the pain of the past. You need to say, in all of these things, we are more than conquerors through Christ. You need to say, when you're in your darkest cave, I'm coming out. God has not called me to a spirit of fear, but He has called me to higher ground.